What's happening? What's happening? We trapping, we trapping. Shout out to everybody rocking, man. I hope everybody's having a good morning, a good evening, good afternoon. You understand all that good stuff, man. Hey, it's the return of the trap, man. I know it's been a while, I know it's been a minute, but hey, man, make sure you hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge your card. We in the building, man. I know y'all ain't been in the trap in a while, and we gonna bring it back in style. You feel me? Big land, not the little one. You understand me? Let's do it. Tell your uncle, cousin, baby mama, sister, all them, man, that we live in the trap, man, in the trap line around the corner. Let's do it. Let's go. Yes, sir. And you already know, first and foremost, we gotta make sure them haters doing the most what they was put on God's green earth to do. And you already knew that's hate, man. Let's get this trap jumping around the corner. Hit the like and share for the squad. Let's go. Yeah. Shout out to my folk. Let's do it. Yeah.
I can't see a thing, all this money in my face.
And we back, and we back.
Yeah. The same day.
Hey, drop some flames if you happy to trap back, man. Hey,
I know they mad, but
day.
Just let them hate.
Let's go.
Hey, that what make them hate. That what make them hate. Hey, and we just get K and they just in the way. Hey, that what make them hate. That what make them hate. Hey,
and we just get K and they just in the way. Hey,
Landlord is showing how to ball.
Let's do it.
You ain't even on the team, you just a ball boy. Real high, used to rock knockout, but it's real now. Real fly. I probably average your career high. Nigga one day hating on it, probably wanna kill. When they got our own band, we hollin'
for a deal now, yeah.
Long little CEO, CIP the dollar.
Let's get it.
Took my brother, that made me go harder. That turned me to a monster. Now I'm focused on the comma. Now I'ma run up them comma, for the summer, run up them numbers. Yeah. I know that they hate the way the ball, man. Rockin' all this ball, man. Street made on the chain. Money in my face.
Let's go.
I just blew a bag, ran it back the
we
same
just trapping
day.
On a Sunday.
Yeah. We came a long way.
Let's do it.
I know that they mad, but just let them hate.
Hey, that what make them hate. That what make them hate.
Hey, and we just get K and they just in the way. Hey, that what make them hate. That what make them hate. Hey, cause we just get K and they just in the way.
Hey, shout out to my folks, man. Shout out to my folks, man. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hey, you might think you at school or maybe even at home or watching me through your phone, but I promise you in the trap, sir. Let's do it.
Trap.
I promise.
Trap.
Make no mistake about it, man. We back in the building, man. Hey, it's been a minute. I already know it's been a minute. Let me see if I can get these comments on this thing, man. It's been a while, so hey. It's been a minute since I did a live screen show, man, so y'all gonna have to rock with your boy. Hey, it might be a little clunky, but you understand, we trying to get it right now. Hold on. I gotta pull up these comments so I can see what y'all saying real quick. But hey, man, it wasn't a lot of things to be happy about, you know? It wasn't a lot of things to be happy about in the preseason game. I know a lot of people got a lot of criticism for our boy Schottenheimer. I think a lot of people starting to look at him with the side eye a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Hey, it might be trouble in Shotty land, you know? It might be a little trouble in Shotty land because, you know, I told y'all only so long that people can just, you know, give you that good old talk and don't really deliver. Now, of course, we ain't gave him a lot of chances to deliver. He only got 2 games and a few preseason games, a few practices and training camp and all that good stuff. So he really ain't got time to put in his resume yet. But let's be honest, we don't like what we seen so far, sir. We don't like what we seen so far.
Trap.
Just being 100% honest with you, we do not like what we seen so far. So, hey, we just got to be real, man. And I know a lot of people don't want to have these tough conversations, but I seen a few people have some really interesting questions to ask Shotty because I can't remember. Let me see if I can remember who that was because we're going to talk about it, but I think that was a great question that they presented to the people. Jesse Holly. Jesse with no I think he put himself on Twitter, on X, or whatever you want to call it. He was like, so why are we struggling to do the vanilla stuff? And it's vanilla, like, it's supposed to be easy, right? You know? It's supposed to be easy. My antennas are up. I promise you. I'm like, Shotty, if it's not that complicated, you should be running this stuff flawlessly. So then one must have to ask himself, I'm sitting back like, if y'all struggling to run these vanilla plays, y'all really probably should be what? Practicing the real plays. But nah, he gotta hide all the good plays. You already know he gotta hide the good plays, man. But I don't understand the logic when I see us struggling with the simplest stuff. And I got some sauce in here, man. I don't know if nobody touched on this yet. Me and HTM was on the phone earlier, man. Shout out to my dog HTM in the chat right there. But we was on the phone earlier, and something came over us. And this just a prelude. We gonna get all into this stuff in detail, but we asked ourselves, we like, man, it looked like Joe Milton was doing the same mistakes as Will Greer, though, real talk. So, hey, shout out to my guy, Boss Cowboy. You know what we say when we see a group struggling in the same manner, we kind of look at the coach. So, what that dude name was again? What that man?
Trap.
Hold on.
Trap.
We gotta find this dude, Steve Shimco. And one thing we found out about Mr. Shimco, we gonna get into it. I ain't gonna give you the whole thing, but let's just say we got our eyes on him. We don't understand. His resume doesn't perceive him. I say that. I'm not gonna say it's a bad resume, but is it the resume that should have warranted him to be the Dallas Cowboys quarterback coach? I don't think so. But y'all know how we do it here, man. Hey, man, it's a bird or a plane. What was it? I'm not sure. Hold on. Oh, it's nefarious news, of course. That's what it is, man. Shout out to all of my folks out here. Right. And it is the trap topics of the day, man. Shout out to my people, man. We in the building with it. Hey, what is on the agenda? What is on the docket for today? First, we're going to start off with some bad news. It looks like they are reporting that Cowboys reportedly fear that Jonathan Mingo suffered a PCL injury in the preseason loss to the Ravens. So, we seen what happened with these early diagnoses. I'm not sure if it's confirmed yet. If y'all know that, let me know in the chat. Is it confirmed that he got a PCL injury or not? Or is it still speculation? Because we just went through that speculation vibe, and we went crazy a little bit. But just like Miss Mahoney said, that boy looking pretty good out there, wasn't he, y'all? He was looking pretty decent. So now when I go back and look, I'm like, soon as he was making a look progress, that's when he go out with an injury, a PCL. That's one of his ligaments in his knee. Y'all know how we do with the ligament word. But it was a ligament in his knee, man. So I hate that for the young man. I wish he would have been able to be healthy and stay healthy. But, hey, that's the game of football, man. It's just like that. And sometimes you get the short end of the stick. But he was showing a little promise. And this is one of the situations where, if you think about it, he ain't had many opportunities. Hold up, overnight him a spell knee land. We gotta get back to that website you was on, hen. That's the only way we're gonna be able to do it. You feel me? Like, we gotta get back to that website, cause we know it had a spell rib cage on there. Then it had some other dark web stuff. He ain't had us doing all kind of stuff, but I'm the nefarious one. That's what they say. I don't know. But hey, that's a story. That's another story for another day. You know what I'm saying? Them boys had spare knees and ligaments everywhere, like miscellaneous ligaments. Ligaments are us is crazy. That's what it would call him. Ligaments are us. Hey man, that's insane work right there. But yeah, man, let's get back into it, man. Unfortunate news. Hopefully it's not as bad. You know, HTM put me on and said they got different degrees to the PCL injuries. One of them could be a 2-week injury. One could be an 8-week injury. Like, it just varies, but hopefully we get the better one. Hopefully we get the one that, you know, only have him out for 2 weeks. And that'll be good. He probably can get back and, you know what I'm saying? He can get back and play maybe even the first game or so, because it's 3 weeks to the first game. Maybe he can get back in shape and get ready for the first game. Yeah, one is from, he said 1 is 6 to 12 months. We don't want that one, I tell you that much. We don't want that one. That one gonna be the sad song right there. That one gonna make this. That one right there gonna have us doing the sad music. But hopefully we get good news on the Mingo front, man. Like, real talk. I was really starting to like what I seen from Mingo. I seen some good things. He was running some good routes. He's a strong guy. You could tell he's a big guy. Even though on one of those routes I seen him do a deep ball and he stayed inside the numbers, you most likely want to be running outside the numbers so you can give your quarterback a better place to throw the ball, and you giving yourself a good spacing compared to you and the safety. So the closer you go inside, that's closer to the safety if you think about it. So most of the time we want you to be on the outside of the numbers to make the safety have to cover more ground. But he ran his fly route in the inside of the numbers, which is bad business. Then, you know, bad on top of bad, bad on bad, big on big like the Migos. But bad on bad, another 2 wrongs don't make a right. You got Joe Milton seeing that bad route, and then he throws it into double coverage. Trap. Like, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, man. Joe Milton, like, I don't want to just bomb on the young man, bro, because when you think about it, it's our own fault. It's really not Joe's fault. Did Joe come in here and tell y'all that he was finna be him done?
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
I'll wait, bro, because I really don't remember Joe saying that he was that dude. I think it was a lot of y'all Cowboy fans that was saying that. A lot of y'all Cowboys content creators. I told you, that man ain't do nothing but throw an orange 100 yards and do a backward flip, and they fell in love. Trap. That man threw an orange 195 yards and did a backward flip off the ground, and everybody's just like, oh my God, it's Joe Milton's show. Hey, push Dak off a bridge. Let's get Joe Milton in the building. They just super excited because of his youth and his athleticism. But sir, let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it takes much more to be a quarterback in this league than some fast feet and some quick movements and a big arm. I don't care about your arm if you can't throw it where you want to throw it. Oh, they say he got the capability to put the ball anywhere on the field, but he actually can't put the ball anywhere on the field. Trap. Like, I don't know. I was about to diss iPhone, but I'm pretty sure y'all the majority in here, but hey, screw it. You know, I don't care what I do sometimes. Listen, it's just like iPhone. You know, iPhones say they so powerful, but they put a filter on that mug. Like, it's like having a Ferrari engine, but you got a governor on it. It got the possibility to go 200 miles per hour, but it only lets you go 79 miles per hour. Like, what's the use of that? So he got all of this potential, but it's not being used. It's not manifesting into good quarterback play. And that's really, really, really disappointing, y'all. I swear, man. I feel like that's really the biggest disappointment that Cowboy Nation had in a minute. Like, probably, like, Mizey was kind of disappointing, but I just think, like, the optimism that was surrounding Joe, bro, like, I was ready to see Joe because everybody is sold on the potential, right? We see the potential in Joe Milton. But the problem is it's not manifesting into good quarterback play. That's the problem, though. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just not manifesting on the field, man. And I'm talking about some of the easiest elementary stuff that we ever seen. He's not doing it well. And, like, I'm not saying that it's the end for him. I'm not saying that he can never be anything. But I'm just saying, like, bro, you see a quick, simple, hot coming in. You see the blitz. You know your protection. And then one of the blitzes was in his line of sight. So that, believe it or not, y'all correct me if I'm wrong, because I'm not like the GOAT guru of all sports. So let me know if I'm right or wrong, HTM and the other people who might know in the chat. But to my understanding, that's the quarterback responsibility to pick up the hot. If you see him coming in your line of sight, you know how many people you got blocking. You know the protection. So if he in your line of sight, that's your responsibility. You got to get that ball out of there before that man comes. Because it ain't much a O-line can do in that situation. They rush more than you had to block. So that's the quarterback responsibility to either slide the protection or do something to make sure that that's not just a clean sack like it was, man. But we seen Joe constantly not do that. He got clobbered in the damn safety, bro. Like, what's going on? Like, that was so unfortunate. Like, man, I'm just like, and then I know everybody feel like me because, like, believe it or not, I'm a normal Cowboy fan too, bro. I really am. Like, I'm just like y'all. I'm sitting up there just waiting on something good to happen. I'm like, it's coming. He gonna do something. He eventually got the nice pass to Mingo, but it's like the whole game, you just waiting on him like, come on, Joe, like, do something, show me something. We just hungry for him to show us something good, bro. Like, please, like, do something that we can hang our hats on. That just ain't happened, bro. And to be honest with you, Will Grier looked it a little better. Like, I think we got more faith in Will Grier. I'm pretty sure that we got more faith in who Will Grier is. I ain't saying that we feel like Will Grier is just that dude, but I think we pretty collectively we can agree to exactly what Will Grier is. Like, we understand what Will Grier is. So I don't think it's no mystery. It ain't no mystery when it comes to Will Grier. But right now, chat, somebody let me know, who in the hell is your backup quarterback? I don't think we should be comfortable with any of these dudes.
Trap.
And by the way, Cooper Rush ain't look much better either.
Trap.
He did look better than them, but I'm talking about, I said it specifically. He didn't look much better. He looked better. I'm going to give Cooper that because I seen Cooper making some throws. He made a couple second-level throws and stuff. But it's like Joe can barely do anything. Like, am I overreacting? Let me know, y'all. Because y'all know me. I come out here a little passionate, and sometimes, I put the cart before the horse. But let me know, man, because I feel like I tried my best. I'm trying to hold hope. Like, come on, Joe, man. I'm like, okay, that was your first preseason game with the Cowboys in a new offense, but then you come right back and just be trash? Like, what Bubba Dub at?
You trash!
Like, I'm trying not to dog this man because guess what? It's cheaper to keep her now. You traded for the man.
Trap.
You traded for the man. So what y'all think, man? Who is our backup quarterback, man? Is he not on his team? He might not even be on his team. And then look, okay, let me get to it. I might, since I'm on the Joe topic, I might have to flip the show a little bit and just get straight into the Joe Milton talk. Because Steve Shimco, I got an interview with him on here, and he was talking about what he looked for in a quarterback. Okay, let's get on this.
You're a coach, and you have.
Okay, damn, that shit went.
You're looking for someone that their strengths, as far as
like you would lean if you have abilities. I know.
Okay, I just want to make sure we at the beginning. But Cowboys quarterback Joe Milton in the first had 2 of 8 passing for 14 yards and an interception, y'all. I could name so many quarterbacks that can do better than this. And then this is his second year. So, like, we just seen Jalen Milroe looking better than this, and he a rookie. Jalen Milroe was looking better than him. Jackson Dart looking great over there in New York. Shador Sanders was looking good with Cleveland. Dylan Gabriel was looking better than him. Like, how is everybody looking better than Joe? Am I being hyperbolic? Somebody please fill me in. Let me know, y'all. I might have to look in the eye real quick. Somebody let me know. Why does it seem like everybody's better than Joe? That's crazy, man. This is so disappointing. I think this is one of the biggest disappointments we done had, bro. In the preseason, like far as a player go, because I feel like the nation expectations was uphill with Joe. Real talk. We just knew, because I ain't gonna lie, I think I found myself saying, like, man, we might be able to win some preseason games with Joe Milton because we got a decent quarterback. We got a talented quarterback. We might be able to evaluate our receivers with Joe Milton. It couldn't be further from the truth, bro. And it's sad. I'm gonna tell you straight up.
A3.
Smoke One said he sent me some. What about? Let me know where you sent me something at. But y'all check this interview out. This is your brand new quarterback coach. If I'm not mistaken, this man only has 4 years of experience at his job, man.
Trap.
This man been hold on, let me see. Wait a minute, that can't be right. Wait a minute. Now, okay. This is his resume. Rutgers, 2011 to 2013, he was a graduate assistant. Western Michigan, 2014, recruiting operations. Georgia, he was a graduate assistant. Garden City, he was from 2016 to 2017, he was an offensive coordinator and a quarterbacks coach. In Seattle, 2018, he was an offensive analyst. Seattle Seahawks, 2019, assistant quarterbacks coach. Boston College from 2020 to 2021, he was a tight ends coach. Boston College 2022, quarterbacks coach. Boston College 23, offensive coordinator / quarterbacks coach. So he got some experience, but far as quarterback coaching, let me see. Quarterback coaching, he been coaching quarterbacks since 2016. But man, let's check him out and his process that he said that he was gonna do it. Let's check him out.
Possibilities. I know you're a coach and you have a different thought process than the scouts, but where do you feel like you would lean if you were trying to find another backup quarterback to put behind Dak Prescott?
And this is already after we had Joe Milton.
Just, as far as who they're picking and stuff, I just give my opinion on kind of what I believe their strength.
Hey, Smoke One, we got PayPal too, my dog. We got PayPal too, my dog.
Trap.
Hit your boy up, man. All contributions will be greatly appreciated.
Some weaknesses are. They obviously do the rest. Anytime you're looking for a backup or a third-string quarterback, you're looking for someone that'll fit in the room, can develop into a better player, has a bigger ceiling, and then who can really actually, give a little bit to the starting quarterback. Who can help him prepare for the game, upcoming game, or whatever it might be. So you're looking for a whole package, but we'll see.
Cowboys quarterback coach Steve Shimco with us here. Evaluating quarterbacks is extremely difficult. I think everybody in the NFL has had. I mean, if everyone was good at it, everyone would have a good starter, right? Mm-hmm. What's your process? Like, where do you start? What are things that maybe they've got to have, and if they don't, that's probably not the guy that I'm looking for.
Yeah, I mean, obviously looking for arm talent, athleticism, good quick feet in the pocket, and being able to make all the throws on the field with different arm angles.
They couldn't have seen that in Joe. Now, he said athleticism, he said big arm talent, but he said being able to make every throw on the field. Like I said, you got the potential to do it, but you just ain't doing it, though. So, hold on, let's see.
You want to see someone that has a quick process, and, a way to do that, you obviously look at the deep balls. Is he throwing a catchable deep ball, accurate deep ball? Is he making the right decisions on those deep balls and they're not premeditated? A lot of the premeditated deep balls you find are because of lack of arm strength. Mm-hmm. Right? They're trying to do it before they run out of their throwing lane. As far as the processing, it's more like the red zone stuff and some of the tighter stuff. 2-minute game on the line, third down and short, playing tight man coverage or a tight match zone, and then the red zone when everything shrinks and everything happens a lot faster is the things that we try and focus more on to see if they can do that. And then for the footwork, we just want to see a guy that can have some, move around. He can go off platform. He has some speed. He can break some tackles.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean he has to run the ball 50 times.
Sure.
But we'd like to see a guy that has some nimbleness and some getaway, some extend the play stuff.
Coach, he changed.
See, this is my problem with stuff like this, man, because I'm a guy that like traditional quarterbacking. Like, the first things I want to hear about my quarterback is not how fast and nimble he is, bro.
Trap, 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 trap.
It's like, I'm old school, I'm traditional. It's a reason why this stuff was set up the way it is, and it always worked. And now, you know, it's a remix to the quarterback position, and it's working now. But if you go off of the proven years of success, traditional quarterbacks that sit in the pocket and be able to actually read defenses, dissect, and, you know, throw the darts to their wide receivers, and regardless of the situation, those quarterbacks usually be the ones who have a higher success rate. This new mobile, twitchy dude is new. That's a new model, and it's worked for a few teams and a few people. But I'm still a traditional quarterback dude. I want my quarterback to be able to drop back, read the defense, make an accurate pass. I don't give a damn what your 40 is if you can do that for me, sir.
Trap, 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 trap.
I liken that to a point guard that can score but can't pass. Like, you really need your point guard to pass the damn ball, man. Like, yeah, you can run, but you just can't throw. But the main objective of the job is to throw. You see what I'm saying? Like, I need my quarterbacks to be accurate, bro. I don't care about the big athletic dude if you can't be an accurate quarterback. What do I say all the time? I say, hey, man, these big arm guys, they usually struggle with accuracy. Am I right or wrong? Even Cam Newton, he was one of the biggest arms we've seen, but was he one of the most accurate? No. That's why his career kind of sizzled out. You see what I'm saying? He was dope when he first hit the scene. Cam was making great reads, great plays, athleticism, Superman, all that. But that wasn't one of his strong suits of his game. One of his strong suits of his game was his athleticism and his scramble ability and throwing the ball on the move and stuff like that. But that stuff it's not sustainable throughout your whole career. Like, you got to be one of those special dudes to pull that off. You must transition into traditional quarterbacking after a while, especially in the NFL. It's going to catch up with you. So Joe always been this big athletic dude his whole life, and now them chickens came home to roost. You in the NFL, sir, that's not going to get you by. You not faster than everybody now. You're not more athletic than everybody now. You was like that your whole career, high school, middle school, Pee Wee League, everywhere he played, Joe was probably more athletic than everybody. So he leaned on that probably too much more than he should have. Now, you can't do it. Now you got to be that dude, bro.
Trap, 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 trap.
So Joe gonna have to put forth some real work, y'all. He gonna have to really get in the lab. And unfortunately, I don't know if we got enough time for him to do that. So we might need to be looking for it or looking up some we probably need to be looking up some backup quarterback, some veteran backup quarterbacks, bro. Real talk. Cause if these dudes have to play at all, that's a L. Do y'all have any faith in these quarterbacks to win you a couple games? Like, God forbid, we gotta have just imagine this situation. Excuse me. I hate to do it, but they say hope for the best, you got to prepare for the worst, though. So to be prepared for the worst, let's talk about this. Let's say we off to a good start. You know what I'm saying? We 8-4. You know what I'm saying? 8-4. And then for the last stretch, maybe like a 4-game stretch. All right, you got 2 more games before you get into the playoffs. A 4-game stretch, and that go down or whatever, and you need to sustain the season for them 4 games so you can get into the playoffs and actually make a run for it still. We wouldn't be able to maintain in them 4 games, y'all. We wouldn't be able to maintain for 2-3 games with none of these quarterbacks. It's just not happening. Like, unless you run Joe Milton like he a running back, you just doing wildcats and shit.
Trap, 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 trap.
Unless you doing wildcats all game, it's not gonna work out for us, man. So that's something really to think about, man. We need to be doing some research on some backup veteran quarterbacks. We might need to even call somebody off the couch. Like, this is not a good situation we in this quarterback room, y'all.
Changed over the years. I mean, to me, when I was scouting like in the 90s and into
How involved were you in the evaluation? Like when Will brought the tape over saying like, hey, this guy's on the trade market. What do you guys think? How involved were you from that point on?
Same as I'm involved with the draft.
Okay.
They asked me a few different free agents, a few different trade possibilities, and then a bunch of guys in the draft. Give my evaluation. Take out any rhetoric I might have. Just what does the tape say? That's what I provide. I make sure that I just keep it very clean to the tape, and then I coach who they send me. It's fun.
Yeah, and that Bills tape was fun from last year.
It sure was.
Yeah,
It was.
it was fun to watch.
Steven, go ahead. Sorry.
It was cool. The progression, they did a great job over there with him. The progression of preseason 1, 2, 3 to the Bills game, just that steady, which made us really excited because it's not just coaches. It is Joe as well. He's eager to learn. He's hungry to get better. He wants to be great. So it's cool to see him just take the coaching and take it to that next level each game.
You just put an indictment on yourself, sir. Welcome to the Trap Talk. Welcome to the Trap. Did y'all see how I let him set himself up? Like, the more you talk, and then now we gotta ask some questions, Mr. Steve Shimco. So he just gave the Patriots and everybody, he just gave everybody props on Joe Milton's progression. So why it look like he degressing now? Trap. Things to make you go, my antennas are up. Could it be him? Or do you think it's Joe? Or do you think it's the change of scenery for Joe? Maybe he just got to take a little time to get more acclimated to where he at. What is the problem with Joe Milton right now? What's the problem with him? What's the issue, man? I don't get it. You see what I'm saying? So he just said, they started from the preseason game to the other preseason game, then to the Buffalo game, and he just kept getting better, and he's just eager to learn and eager to do this. But when he get here, he look like a football is a UFO, a foreign object he never seen before. Trap. G Willikers, what is this object in my hand? Like, what do I do with it? Who are these people? like he asking these questions. Where am I? Like, it's like he never played football before, man. To me, it seemed like it's like he never played football. It's like he forgot everything he knew. And maybe I'm being hyperbolic, but compared to what we thought we was getting to what we got, to me, it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like them memes we always put up, like what I bought compared to what I got. Like, that's one of them Joe Milton situations right now. Trap. You paid for a Bentley and you got a 300. That's what happened. You know what I'm saying? You got the T-Move version. We got the T-Move version of what we thought we was gonna get, man. And what's so crazy, he said, stop saying we. You may be somebody that was ahead of the curve slightly. But it's hard to look at his potential and his athleticism and say, yarn. You ain't yarning at his potential or his upside. You not. If you are an actual person who evaluates football players and evaluates quarterbacks, you gotta be interested in his upside and his talent level. He has talent, but it's just not transitioning when we see him out there on the field, man. And it's crazy to me. Like, and to me, it's above the neck. It's above the neck. It's in his mentals. So he's not seeing the field well. He's not trusting what he see. He's not manipulating the pocket well. He's not doing his protections well. It's a lot of stuff that he's not doing. Like, I challenge somebody to give me the good. Like, he made that throw to Mingo. He made a great throw to Mingo on the sideline. that's one flash that I could say, okay, good throw, good play. So let me know, like somebody, I challenge y'all, the people who probably feel like I'm being pessimistic, I challenge y'all to give me the good. Give me the good with Joe, man. It was so upsetting. It was so disappointing. It really was. HTM said, I think there were levels. Some people liked his upside. Some people went off the deep end and said he was going to take Dak's job. Yeah, that's what I said. But I think collectively, can't we all say, okay, his upside was exciting. His upside had us optimistic. I feel like we could basically say that. What T. Foster talking about? Because I stole his word the other day. HTM over there selling that old hooch. He's selling that hooch over there. But he said, crickets, I don't know what you're talking about, Mr. T. But yeah, man, let's get back into it. So is that not an indictment on itself? He said he liked the trajectory that Joe Milton was going in, and then all of a sudden he's going down. He's going in the opposite direction. That's not good. That's not good on your end. So maybe he got to get, maybe he got to get used to this offense. Maybe he got to get comfortable in the new situation he in. But, man, he looked bad. He looks bad, y'all.
Quarterback coach Steve Shimco joining us here on 105.
But, yeah, that was pretty much the interview part of that, man. So, y'all let me know, is that an indictment on him? Because I think it is. That's an indictment on this quarterback coach because, listen, I'm not saying it's not Joe's fault. I'm just saying we seen Will Grier do some of the same mistakes. They not seeing the field good at all. Did y'all not see Will Grier miss the same hot read? Listen, if you got somebody coming full speed ahead at you, I guarantee you a lot of the times you might see an open passer. You might have an open receiver right behind them. Because they giving up a responsibility to send extra people at you. Football is all about numbers, man. Ask HTM. He the numbers man. Football is about numbers. If you got too many people over here, that means somebody is lacking behind in coverage. That means somebody is open over there. You see what I'm saying? Shout out to my dog, Boss Cowboy in the building, man. He got to get a trap in here.
Trap.
You know what I'm saying?
Trap.
But can't we all agree to that? You see what I'm saying? Like, bro, if you got a hot man coming at you, that's the quarterback responsibility. That's the quarterback responsibility. You got to see that. You got to slide your protection or adjust your protection to some kind of way to be able to fix that or attack that. You see what I'm saying? Handle that situation. And him and Will Grier gave up some of the most egregious, wide-open sacks that you will see. HTM said Will's sack was on a blown stunt, though. Hoffman sold him out. One of them, I seen one off the edge, though. Hoffman, what position they had Hoffman playing? What position Hoffman was playing this time? Because, he pretty much a guard and somebody else. So, I'm going to have to get some content in with Boss. It's been a few weeks. I do want to know what you think about Mills. I think he's so disappointing, bro. Real talk. Terry Stewart said, hey, Landlord, been a while. I'm disappointed, but I think Milton needs some time. But the only thing, Mr. Stewart, do we have time to give him? We got 3 weeks, Mr. Stewart. Trap. Ain't that crazy? Mr. Stewart, look, I'm with you. I feel like he probably do need some time, right? But at the same time, we ain't got nothing to give him. Like, we going into this season with him being our backup quarterback. So we don't have time to play. We don't have time to wait. That's the sad part about it. Like, I might be with you, Mr. Stewart. He could be better in 2 years. But I feel like this is definitely a botched mission. It's a botched mission because guess what? You went from the top end of bad with Trey Lance to the dumps of bad with Joe Milton.
Trap.
And think about it. y'all let Trey Lance go, and y'all did the same thing, fourth round pick. Y'all probably should have just rocked with Trey. Trey looked way better than him. Like, way better. And it's crazy, man. It's just unfortunate, bro. Because like I said, the impact of him being bad, it sucks because I feel like a lot of us was high on his upside. Now it's just like, like it's a high fall, right? That's a fall. That's a high drop from where we was. That's why it's hitting so hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't saying we thought he was finna be a GOAT, but we like, man, good grief, that's a long fall. Like, if you stand where we was and look down, you like, good Lord, that's a long way. Trap. That's devastating. That's what makes it very devastating and just so disappointing from what we seeing. And like I said, man, we do gotta look at Shotty too, man. Like, I know, like, everybody don't like when I talk about Shotty, but I promise you, like, I'm not somebody who gonna be unfair. I'm gonna be fair, but I'm just not gonna be blind. I'm not gonna turn a blind eye. I'm sorry. I love this team. I want to win. I'm not the same as a lot of other people, bro. I would sacrifice numbers, money, all that shit for the betterment of my team. Like, one thing about Landlord, I'm going to give it to you straight. That's a promise. Like, I'm not going to try to manipulate you for your money or for your views or for your likes or for your engagement. I don't have to do that. You see what I'm saying? I couldn't sleep at night. So if I see a problem with Shotty, I'm on his top, bro. Trap. I'm on his top, bro. And a lot of people ain't gonna like that. I'm not gonna be some people's cup of tea. I promise you that. I'm not gonna be some people's cup of tea. I'm gonna bump heads with some people I'm already seeing the future. Because Landlord won't back down from what he stand for and how he feel. I just won't. You know what I'm saying? I'm not finna go along to get along with nobody. I'm going to stand on my principles. I'm going to stand 10 toes, and I'm going to give y'all the unadulterated, raw truth of what I see and how I feel. And I don't care where we at, I'm willing to sacrifice that. So, hey, sometimes I might piss you off. Sometimes I might make you smile. Hey, that's just the nature of the beast, man. That's just the nature of the beast. Shout out to my guy Lou Takes in the building, man. What's happening? Trap. Yeah, Lou, man. Hey, I can't not address this. You see what I'm saying? Like, just like Jesse said, and I just don't think you can combat that. Jesse said, "How are we bad at vanilla plays, man? What's going on? How you bad at vanilla, and then you hiding all the sauce? So when it's time for us to do the real games, how are we gonna be prepared?" Shout out to my guy Michael Archer in the building. How we gonna be prepared to put our best foot forward and go beat the Super Bowl champs, but we can't even do simple plays and execute? Now, I understand that ain't the team that we gonna be walking out there in Philadelphia. I get that. But still, I feel like practice makes perfect. I really felt like my guys needed to play, man. I'm sorry. Like, hey, we love Dak and all our people. We don't want nobody to get hurt, man. But that come at a price, bro. We gonna need to be playing A+ football to even be competitive with the Eagles. And I don't even look at the Eagles like that, but that game could really get out of hand if we not playing up to par. The reason I say that, when we get our opportunities, we going to have to be executing. We're going to have to be scoring. And the reason I say that is because guess what? The Eagles, they got a cheat code. All they got to do is put it in Saquon belly, and he going to give us hell. Not just us. He going to give damn near anybody in the league hell. So that's a easy out. On top of that, if you got a short down and distance on fourth down, they just going to tush push and get it. So, like, they blueprint I already drew up. We going to have to be efficient in our possessions, bro. We going to have to be executing. We not going to be able to start slow. If this team come out here and start slow, we going to get the doors blew off us, man. Trap. And I'm just telling you straight up, I don't even feel like that's going to happen. I don't even look at Philly like that. When I got a healthy Dak Prescott, I got confidence in my team to say, hey, I can go in there and get them a haymaker and we might knock them down. Real talk. I feel confident in that. So make no mistake about it. I'm just saying we can't be slipping. We're going to have to be playing A+ football out the gate. Do y'all think we can get a Dak Prescott like he was in that Tampa Bay game?
Trap.
We need that Tampa Bay game, Dak. We need that Tampa Bay game, Dak. Straight off of injury, come in that mug, guns blazing, hey, and he was him Jones immediately.
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
And I told y'all, me and ATM had shows about this, man. It ain't no way in the world we can get anything other than greatness from Dak, CD, and George Pickens. Like, if we get anything other than greatness from them, bro, it's gonna be a sad song. So we got this dope ass X chat. We got all kind of content creators in that thing, man. It be real good when the conversation get good. We be cooking in there. I don't even know if I told y'all that they might come pick me up in a minute. I don't know, but we got a good little chat, and once we put some dope in there, the conversation just started going. So we asked ourselves, we like, man, what are we gonna do with this running back situation? We not even just talking about the quarterback. If Dak and CD and George Pickens ain't legendary, we in trouble. So that's what we had a discussion about. We talking about the way that they controlling this team, the way that they built this team. Shotty say he want to run, but is run the best way to victory? The way he constructed this team, I don't see how we could say that. So we might need to run. We should run, but running might not be what get us where we need to go. Like, and then look, hey, shout out to Star. Star had so many great points. She had so many great points because it wasn't a debate. It's just a discussion because I'm like, Star, she was so right. She like, yeah, we got to be balanced. I'm like, yeah, you right. But if you tell me, I said, if you bring me over there, if I tell you I'm finna come fix your car and I show up to your door, I'm talking about clean as a whistle with a pencil and a paper, do it look like I'm finna come here to fix your car? I'm not. I don't have the right tools. We might want to do something. We supposed to do something, but I don't know if we got the right tools, bro. And the tools that we got say throw the ball, bro. Hey, they say throw the ball. I didn't say it.
Trap.
And that's a tough reality, man. We gonna have to really, really think about that. And I told everybody in the chat, what we gonna do, y'all? Are we willing to sacrifice games trying to figure out the run game in hopes of being balanced? Or are we gonna go for what we know and try to win the best way we can? That's the whole discussion. That's what I'm thinking, and that's what I'm asking Shotty. Mr. Shotty, are you willing to sacrifice games trying to figure out this run game? Because if it's not humming, we gonna be losing. Like, am I saying anything wrong? Game 1, your possessions is gonna be so limited playing the Eagles. The Eagles, if they want to slow roll this thing, man, and we can't stop the run, we might have like a grand total of 4 or 5 possessions. Like, if we ain't scoring touchdowns and all them, man, it's going to be a long day, y'all. So we not going to have time to be going 3 and out and all of that, just trying to figure out the run game on the fly. We not. Like, we not, y'all. We need to. Yeah, I agree. Do the run help? Yes, it does. The running the ball is excellent because it's going to protect your defense. It's going to keep them fresh. It's going to take down you're going to have the time of possession so they can't be on the field as much. It's a great advantage. It is the best. But I don't have faith in us doing that at a high enough success rate for that to be what we going off of. I don't know if I said that to the point where y'all can understand it, but y'all, hey, you know, it is what it is, man. I try my best, goddamn. I try my best. I just don't think we have the tools to do that. You see what I'm saying? So let me know. and I say this all the time. I just think it's a great comparison. If I got Tim Duncan and David Robinson on my basketball team, I'm not finna be shooting threes all day.
Trap.
I'm not. If you got Klay Thompson and Steph Curry on your team, is you finna be posting with Draymond all day? No, you not. That's not how you do it. If you do that, you're doing it wrong. Like, hey, let me know if I'm wrong, bro. I'm not the content creator that thinks he right all the time, bro. I'm just not. You know what I'm saying? I'm just honest. Let me know. Let me know. Do y'all think that's even possible? Do y'all think that's possible? I just don't see it. I just don't see it. And like I said, we need to figure it out. We do, but the time is up. The time is up. And we don't got time to do it. So now we just got to go for what we know. Back against the wall, and we got to try to make it from up out of there. like that's the situation we in right now. That's the situation. So let's see. It says, shout out to Nick Harris. Cowboys allowed 3.5 yards per carry after this tweet. Finished the night allowing 148 yards on 39 carries, 3.8 yards per carry. That's pretty decent right there, man. That's pretty decent right there. Rasheem Ali had 19 carries for 62 yards and an average of 3.3 and a long of 11. D'Ernest Johnson had 11 carries for 61 yards. He had 5.5 yards a carry and a touchdown, so he kind of got off. Miles Gaston, 7 carries, 20 yards, 2.9 yards a carry, and a long of 13. And Devin Leary with 2 carries, 5 yards, and a 2.5 a carry. So the run game, the run defense didn't do too bad in the preseason, seems like. Do y'all think this is legitimate? Do y'all think this could translate to actually being a good run-stopping team? Do y'all think this is a good step in the right direction? Or is it, shout out to Boss, is it wee-woo or not? What is it wee-woo?
Trap.
Is that wee-woo? We don't know. We'll have to see and see if it keeps up, see what happens in this next preseason game, and hopefully it just get better and better. Now, did y'all see them interviewing Solomon Thomas like he one of them ones or something?
It's me, I'm him, I'm not them. I'm him Jones, I'm him Duncan.
I hope he is. I tell you that. That'll make life so much easier. That'll make life so much easier. You know what I'm saying? If Solomon Thomas just come in here and just be a gangster. You know what I'm saying? That'll solve a lot of problems we got right now. That'll solve a lot of problems we got. Shout out to my guy, Carl Maine in the building. Roll Tide to you too, sir. You know what I'm saying? That's my Alabama guy. But yeah, do y'all think that's something that we can say that's a plus in this game? Or was it, fugazi? Which one y'all feel like? Smoke One says, it's not the first teasers. That's all I want to see. Now, if it's the same, oh well. Yeah. You got to have faith in the Cowboys' run defense. It's like when I watch it and hold my breath and be like, come on. They usually make a play then. They make a play then. I'm like, please stop the run, man. Please. Like, you got to be engaged. We got to collectively be engaged like that every time somebody try to run. Like, we gotta pray about it. HTM say, folks saying Thomas Star on one tick. Not sure that's true. They interviewing him like he one of them ones though. Like I ain't even understand that. I'm like, he looking big though. Like he look like he big enough to get the job done. But hey, they looks could be deceiving. Like I hope he is a difference maker. Do y'all think Solomon Thomas gonna be a difference maker? Cause I'm not sure. I hope so. Shit. JV in the building. He says, if Oso Digazur can have an all-pro season in 2025, will most definitely help. Yeah, but his main objective is not to stop the run. His main objective is to shoot the gaps and go upfield and put pressure on the quarterback. He's a 3-tech, not a 1. That's the only thing. HTM said he also ain't play in preseason, but Mozzie did. Yeah. How did Mozzie look? I didn't get a chance to see, him specifically. I had a long night last night, but yeah, that's a story for another day. But what happened with Mozzie? I gotta see when the film dropped. I want to see what type of stuff that Mozzie was doing because that was one of the debates we had too. Like, was Mozzie doing good? Is Mozzie okay? I don't know. I ain't seen enough. He said, so is Solomon. He a 3-tech by trade. Ah, man. So what the hell they hey, I don't even know why we got him then. Shit. I'm just trying to see what. So, but you said Mozzie played and he didn't. That what made me thinking that they was going to use him as a one or something. Tyrone Church says Mozzie was solid, but people love lying on him. That's crazy. I'm going to have to check him out. Like, I ain't seen the film on this game, so I don't got nothing to say until I look at it. I seen the other games, I ain't got nothing to say until I look at it, that like specific players, if you don't have a loud position, like, wide receiver, DB, running back, if you ain't got a quarterback type, a loud position, we're going to have to look at the film for that. You know what I'm saying? We're going to have to give them the fairness and watch the film. But Roy Texas says, even with Micah, the run defense is questionable. But yeah, that ain't Micah number one strong suit either. And I ain't like how Eberflus was. Let's get into some of the PFF notes they had because I agree with some of it and some of it I didn't.
It's fun to watch.
Let's see.
More like the
I scrambled the show up messing with y'all, but let's see. All right, I think this is coming up. Yeah. All right. Let's see. John Owning, he's from PFF. He says, overall thoughts of Dallas run defense versus Baltimore. Eberflus had the D-line slant a ton, and he's 100% right. Some good things happen, some bad. Also mixed up fronts a lot more than week one. A lot of over fronts, some odd fronts, and some occasional under fronts. I seen him being a little creative on how he was deploying them guys too, but that slant stuff, I don't like it. Cause if you playing a good back, if you do that slant stuff to Saquon Barkley, sir, oh my. Trap. Let's not do the slant stuff against Saquon. All right, please. Cause did y'all see how easily the slant stuff got him washed out, and then it was a good cutback opportunity for the back every time? Like, if y'all slants and y'all doing all of that, them stunts, if it's not helping you get to the backfield immediately, them dudes, it's not gonna affect the running back for real. It's not. Like, all he did was cut back and he gone. Like, and if that's Saquon, he might be hitting his head on the goalpost, y'all. So, Eberflus, I wasn't a fan of that slant stuff. I'm sorry. I think it did more bad than good. I ain't saying that you not going to be able to do it ever, but maybe not so much. And, hold your horses doing that shit against the Eagles, man. I'm just saying. Like, hey, I'm just saying. All right, Damone Clark looked better, but a lot of the plays he made were a result of miscommunication / missed blocking assignments by Baltimore. He did play into get off blocks much better than I've seen recently. Seemed like Dallas simplified his run fits, which enabled him to be faster. I think I agree slightly. I'm not gonna discount what he did because of they miss assignments, because guess what? He could have been tricked off the play action, or he could have been running the wrong way. He could have been getting blocked, or he could have been not dissecting the play right. He was back there in the backfield making plays. So, hey, you get a credit from me. I'm going to give you a credit for that. I seen pluses for Damone Clark. That's what I saw. I saw him in the green. So, I ain't taking nothing from Damone this time. And I be hard on Damone. We all was feeling like Damone was a steal coming out of LSU. He ain't did nothing since. And now He's resurfacing. Is it a contract year?
Trap.
It's either Eberflus that turned them on up or either that contract year. Y'all know how they do in them contract years in Dallas. They turn into Hall of Famers on contract year. Look at D-Law. Did y'all see D-Law over there in that Seattle uniform? Despicable. It was despicable, you know? But it is what it is. People turn into Super Saiyans in Dallas when it's contract time. So maybe Damone got the contract genes going. He got the contract flu. So he finna go crazy now. So, hey, I hope so. But we damn sure ain't gonna pay him no big money. What if Damone go out here and just go crazy? Would y'all re-sign Damone Clark? Give me a yes or no. If he have let's say he make a Pro Bowl. He fuck around and make a Pro Bowl. Would y'all pay Damone Clark? Let me know.
Trap.
I ain't saying he will. I'm just saying, you know, a game of what if. Like we played the other day. If that man just balled out, you know, and had a Pro Bowl year, would you pay him? You know what I'm saying? He good insurance right now. We need him to play good too. Like, he coming through right now. He coming through. Marquise Bell playing linebacker again, but at the same time, is it me or it's like a lot of times when I look up Bell tackling somebody because they made a catch.
Trap.
Let me know, y'all. Is that me or is that how y'all feel too? Because it seems like every time I look up, it's like Bell like tackling somebody that made a catch on Bell. But, and I felt like that'll be something that he's strong at. That'll be one of his strong suits. Because he a former safety. He should be able to cover these tight ends and stuff. Like, he don't got the size, of course. He don't got the size, but, you know, he should still be able to cover better than a linebacker, right? Better than a traditional linebacker. I would think Bill would be able to cover better. Don't say that, JV. It ain't that bad, man. It ain't that bad, man. JV said, Bill, you trash. I ain't gonna say that yet, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he that bad, but it's alarming, JV. It seems like every time I look up, he getting a catch, somebody catching the ball on him, and he got to make a tackle. So I'm gonna have to look further into that. You know, like I said, I'm gonna make sure the film is better. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to make sure. I'm gonna give him a fast shot when I look at the film. But right now, not too good. Not so good right now. Not so good. But let's see. Hold on. Wait a minute. All right. Let's get back to it. Mozzie Smith just isn't doing it. Hold on, man. Hold on. John need to chill out. He said Mozzie Smith just isn't doing it. Had a couple of good snaps, but he's too slow off the ball, gives too much ground, and doesn't shed blocks well enough. Yikes. Not a good performance versus backups. Ah, man, he ain't have to.
Trap.
Why is he dissing Mozzie like that, man? Dang. Good grief. They get the film early over there then, I guess. You know what I'm saying? He must have got the film as soon as they got done with the game. He probably did. Hey, I don't know. Them PFF people, like, they got different connections over there. Who knows? But that was a hit 'em up diss right there. That was a diss track. That was a not like us level diss track right there. Cause he didn't even have to add the fact that they was backups. You know what I'm saying? That right there let me know that this was nefarious right here. You ain't have to add the fact that these was backups, sir. We ain't asked you all that. But he goes on to say Jay Toia, I think that's how you say the name, probably not, you know, is a bit of a roller coaster from snap to snap. One snap, he will play with surprising initial quickness and violence, and on others, he's slow and gets moved out of the gap too easily. So, we're going to have to see the film. I can't say yay or nay for these specific players like that if you got a position like that, defensive tackle and, you know, offensive line, unless you're a tackle and you was getting destroyed, we might be able to diagnose it pretty quickly without diving deep into the film all the time. But I'm gonna have to look at those, man. I'm gonna have to look at those. But Jay didn't have a good showing the first preseason game either. So, like we said, this man was a what round pick? A late round pick, and we shouldn't be demanding him to be an all-pro right now. So let's just start there. But he goes on to say Perrion Winfrey played a good big of nose tackle and didn't. I guess he meant to say a good bit of nose tackle and didn't look too bad. Might be the guy for the job given the current roster construction, which scares me. Yikes. Hey, man, you not a fan. What you getting scared for? Get your ass on somewhere, man. Hey, you need to relax. You need to relax, sir. We get you. Toia is a bit... Oh, okay. We saying that. All right. Sam Williams had some lazy snaps where he didn't set a good edge and Dallas paid for it. Needs to be more sound and detailed with his technique from snap to snap. He got some harsh criticisms. Is this a Cowboy hater right here, man? Trap. Is this a Cowboy hater here, Mr. Onin? Good grief. Then he goes on to say Jack Sanborn did well, in my opinion. Good instincts, flowed to the ball well, got hung up on blocks a couple of times, but he was the best linebacker in my opinion, given what I said about Clark, good plays above. I don't know if he was better than Clark to me, but okay. HTM says John is a Cowboy fan though, to be fair. Oh, he is. Whew. He very harsh. So, hey, like I said, I can't say yay or nay on some of this stuff until I see the film. But I'm going to keep my eye open. He got some good stuff to say about Jack. James Houston was much more active versus the run, made a few plays, and was one of the few who could create some backfield disruption. He wasn't perfect, but Tyrus Wheat did a lot of good stuff versus the run. Okay, that's 2. And then he says, still impressed by Zion Childress' willingness to stick his nose in versus the run. I seen Elam stick his nose in on a couple run plays too. Ernest Brown continues to flash at DT. I wanted him on the practice squad, to be honest, but a bit wild, but he's producing better than most others. So, okay. Yeah, I'm going to have to check out some of the things he said, man. It sounds interesting, and I'm going to be looking. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to have to really evaluate Mizey because there's a lot of people saying that we haven't been fair about Mizey. And, being fair is my number one thing. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you always should be fair. So, I fight for fairness. That's one of my mottos. So, I'm going to be fair. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to be fair to Miles, and I'm going to look at the film and really give a thorough evaluation because we need him to be good. And if he can't be better than good against this level of talent, that's kind of scary. The Eagles got a dope-ass offensive line over there, man. If you can't handle these level guys, what you going to do against the big guys, the big boys? Like, what are you going to do? And we need you to be good. So, hey, we're going to have to keep our eye on Mr. Mizey Smith, man. We are. But, hey, man, it's been over an hour. Hey, I appreciate y'all. I know it's been a minute. I wanted to rock a little bit because I know it's been a long time since I did my solo shows, man. And, hey, I'm going to try to work them in, man. It is what it is, It's rough out here, man. Your boy be busy, got a lot of things going. And, gotta work, gotta get this money. So, hey, man, we gonna try to fit them in as much as we can. Y'all gotta support the show. Y'all gotta support it, and we can bring it back. The more y'all support it, the more I can bring it back fully. You know what I'm saying? That's just the reality of the situation. You know what I'm saying? The more y'all support, the more you'll see me doing it. Real talk. And I ain't gonna just stop, but I just can't do it as often as I used to. So, the more support, the more likes, the more shares, the more donations, and all of that good stuff, that's what's going to help us, push this forward. But we ain't going nowhere. We still in the building. We still here, and we appreciate y'all. So make sure y'all get them likes up, man. We got 135 people in the building right now. 94 likes. We need to get that at least to 100. I don't think that's asking too much. At least get me to 100. It could be 30 haters in here or something like that. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. That's it. That's the reality of the situation. But man, let me know how y'all felt about the show, man. It's been a long time since we did one of these. To be honest with you, I don't even remember the last one. You feel me? Like, I don't even remember the last solo show I did for the trap. So y'all make sure y'all support this, man. Y'all support the screen, support your independent content creators so we can keep doing this for y'all, man. I enjoy doing this, but hey, I love what I do, but love don't pay the bills, though. You know what them women tell you? Love don't pay the bills, baby. Trap. Hey, love don't pay the bills. But hey, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. I go by Landlord from Alabama with the same handle on all social media. Y'all tap in for the win. Hey, and you already know why them haters hate on us. Why? Because we are the greatest. That's why. Shout out to my folk. Hit that like and share for the squad. It will not charge a card. Hey, shout out to my people, man. Hit that like. Let's go.
And this is greatness defined. Every line is divine, verses boggle your mind. And every song, man, I swear it just get better with time. No matter how much shade they throwing, I still manage to shine. I don't know why they so obsessed with mine. I'm all they think about. Go in their house, they probably got my pics in a shrine. Damn, I never let these play me. They see us ballin', now they wanna switch teams like KD. I know my time coming, I guess I'ma wait and see. I'm too cocky and confident that humble ain't for me, Lord. Help me with my egotistical ways, but I'm amazed how they display such miserable hate. I never paid attention to what most to say. Their words are unimportant like prepositional phrase. They wanna see me crash and burn in a ridiculous blaze, but yet I rise like the Phoenix. Show these people I'm great enough. Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. We'll take a seat. I do it for the family. So bring the block to the Grammys, and if you try to stop me, you need a plan B. Yeah. I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals and pop out till you make it. Show them all you the greatest. I'm the greatest. Young poet got flow flowing, it's mind blowing. I'm flamboyant when brainstorming, that's fair warning. For my opponents, there will be mourning before the morning. Every beat I eat and destroy, that's what the fans wanted. The hot topic, you try to copy, that's hard stopping. Yeah, I'm a giant when rhyming and y'all microscopic. I got them watching and they believe in me like a prophet. Custom pics I'm cropping, be masterpieces, they photoshopping. I'm from the bottom, assembled by the avenue, so I gotta pay homage to the hood to show my gratitude. And then my attitude is similar to an animal. These niggas ain't half as cool, I got different levels to tap into. I am the truth, to know that I kill it. These are God level lyrics, I should be on Mount Olympus. My music therapeutic to the real spirit, like it came from ancient Kemet. Ain't nobody with me, I'm the great. Yeah, I know these haters can't stand me. We'll take a seat, I do it for the family. So bring the block to the Grammys, and if you try to stop me, you need a plan B. Yeah, I just do it for the real. If you ain't from the bottom, you ain't get how I feel. To go against the odds, go hard, chase meals, let the doubters see you make it, and show them all you the greatest. I'm the greatest.
And not only am I the greatest, we are the greatest. You know them haters hate us because they ain't us. You know them haters want to try to suppress our success, but nevertheless, we pass every single test with flying colors like no other. And like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go.